Hi everyone, my name is Thomas Kim. Today is April 25th, 2020. This is my 26th episode about the programming language C++ 20 standard. In this episode, we will set up Visual Studio 2019 for use with Qt 5.x. We will also install Java JDK, Android NDK. NDK stands for Native Development Kit, and Android SDK and Android Studio. We will download 4 tools: Java SE Development Kit, version 8, something like this. You have to click this link to download this file, not this link. Also, we will download Qt offline installer and Android Studio and Android NDK. Please understand that you probably have to watch 2 of my previous video. For example, please double-click this link and watch 00 Setup Install Visual Studio GNU blah 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 this video. Also, please watch this video. Hello World C++ 20 on command line. In this series of videos, the programming language C++ 20 standard. Otherwise, you may not be able to follow my current session. Before we start, I give you my warnings. I spent almost 3 days to make all these tools work together harmoniously. Please back up your hard drive and make backups for your hard drive image. When I say reboot your machine, you have to reboot your machine. And you have to watch my video very carefully. Otherwise, it is very likely you may fail to set up properly. Now we will download the tools. Please double-click this link. In this web page, scroll down, then double-click this link. Then select this checkbox. Then click Download. You have to register. Registration is free. If you don't register, you cannot download. Sign in. Then download begins. In my case, I already downloaded, so I will cancel it. Now, we will download Qt offline installer. Please double-click this link. Offline Qt download page. Scroll down. Please double-click this link, Windows host. The download begins. Because I already downloaded this package, I will cancel it. Now we will download Android Studio. You can double-click this link. Then you can double-click Download Android Studio. I read agree with the above terms and conditions. Download Android Studio for Windows. Because I already downloaded it, I will cancel it. Now we will download Android NDK. NDK stands for Native Development Kit. Please double-click this link. From NDK download web page, scroll down. Windows 6 for NDK, Windows 6 4-bit. Please double-click this link. I read and agreed the above terms and conditions. Please double-click this link. Because I already downloaded, I will cancel it. I assume you haven't installed Java JDK before. If you already installed, then update your Java installation. We will start with JDK version 8. Please double-click this link. Click Yes. Click this button. Click Next. We will install in default folder. Click Next. We will install in default folder. Click Next. Java SE Development Kit version 8 update 251 64-bit successfully installed. Now close it. We have to reboot our machine because this Java JDK installation modifies system environment variable settings. So we have to reboot. This video continues after rebooting my machine. Now I rebooted my machine. Right-click this button, Search, Environ, Edit System Environment Variables, Environment Variables. Click Path, Edit. As you can see, your system environment variable was changed or modified like this. That's why we have to reboot our machine after installing Java JDK. Now click OK. Click OK. Click OK. Now start your File Explorer again. In the download folder, we are now installing Android Studio. Before we install Android Studio, in the C drive, DEVsoft, new folder, Android. Double-click Android. New folder, SDK, new folder, Android Studio. Please do not use blank space in the folder path. I highly recommend you do not use blank characters in the folder path. Also, SDK, this folder path, you should not have any blank characters. Now in the download folder once again, double-click Android Studio IDE. Please watch carefully and be patient. Click Yes. Next. If Android virtual device is not selected, please select it. Click Next. Browse. This PC. C drive. DEVsoft. Android. Android Studio. Please select this folder. Click OK. Our Android Studio will be installed in this folder. Do not use blank characters in the folder path. Click Next. Click Install. It will take some time, so please be patient. Click Next. Click Finish. Do not import settings. Click OK. Don't send. Click Next. Select Standard. Click Next. I will select Dracula. Click Next. Please be careful. SDK location should not contain white space, as this can cause problem with the NDK tools. So we should not use white space character to Android SDK folder. Click this button. Scroll up. Android. Select SDK. Click OK. So our SDK folder path should not contain white character. Now select Android virtual device. Click Next. Click Finish. It will take some time. Now click Finish. Configure SDK Manager. Select Android 90, 81, 80, 7.1.1. I selected Android 5.0. You can select more if you want to. I will select up to version 4. Now in the SDK tool, you have to select this tool. Select all. Please uncheck. You have to uncheck this checkbox. Select this. You have to select all. Some components are marked obsolete. If we don't select these obsolete tools, we fail to install Qt for Android development. So please uncheck Hide Obsolete Package and select all. Double check SDK platform. I select from Android 4.0 up to Android 10.0. In the SDK tool, I unselected Hide Obsolete Package and selected all. Now we can apply. Click OK. Accept. Then scroll down. Select this. Then accept. Then next button is enabled. Click next. Now click finish. Click OK. Now start new Android project. We will select no activity. Click next. In the File Explorer, D drive, DEV soft, I will create a new folder, Android, Kotlin. Double click this folder, copy the folder path, paste it here. Now click finish. Please be patient. Please watch this part. Downloading Gradle 5.6.4. Please wait until downloading is complete. Please be patient. Click this button. Allow access. Please be patient until downloading is completed. Configuring project. Indexing. Please wait. Now, if you see daemon started successfully, then click Update. Click Update. Restart. Close. Go to Help. Check for updates. You already have the latest version of Android Studio and plugin installed. Then close. I will close it. Exit. Click Start button. Android Studio. Right-click. Pin to taskbar. Let's start it once again. close it. Now I will close it, exit, and I will restart my machine. I've just restarted my machine. Now open File Explorer. In the download folder, we will install Qt. Please double-click this link. Click Next. Please register. Click Next. I have read and approved the obligation of using open source Qt. Click Next. Click Next. We will install at default location. Click Next. We will select all, then expand. I will last select Microsoft Visual Studio C++ version 2015. I will last select it. Now scroll down. I will last select Universal Windows Platform Application. I will last select. Now scroll down. Click this button. So this is my selection. I unselected the Universal Windows Platform toolkits. I haven't selected the MSVC 2015. Now click Next. I have read and agreed to the terms contained in the license agreement. Click Next. Click Next. Click Install. It will take some time. Yes. It will take some time. Please be patient. Now click Finish. I forgot one thing. Unzip Android NDK. Right click. Extract all. Extract. In this folder, select unzipped folder. Right click. Copy. In C drive, DEVSoft, Android, right click, paste. Now we copied. We will close Qt Creator. Then right click Start button. Search. Environment. Edit System Environment. Environment Variables. Click New. Qt dir. This variable name is important. Click Variable Name field. Browse directory. This PC. C drive. Qt. Qt MSVC 2017 64. Click OK. Select this field. Click OK. Click OK. Click OK. I will restart my machine. After restarting my machine, this session continues. I've just restarted my machine. Click this button. Click Expand. Scroll down. Right-click Qt Creator. Pin to taskbar. Now start Qt Creator. Go to Tools, Options. I will make it bigger. Select Device. Select Android. JDK location should be resolved properly. Now Android SDK location. Click Browse. Select C drive, DEV soft, Android, SDK. Select folder. A while later, these should be checked properly. Now Android NDK location. Browse. Android. C drive, DEV soft Android. Select Android NDK. Select folder. Then click Detail. You should see all components should be properly installed. Otherwise, you failed to install properly. Now click Apply. Click OK. Now close Qt Creator. Now start Visual Studio 2019. I'm using Visual Studio Community Edition 2019 Preview version 16.6. You can install just Community Edition. Now close it. Go to Extensions. Manage Extensions. Select Online. Search Qt. Hit Enter. Then Qt Visual Studio Tool. Download. Now close. We have to restart Visual Studio. Close it. Click Modify. Close. Now start Visual Studio. Now scroll up in the output window. Object reference not set to instance of an object. If you see this message, we have to fix our installation. Go to Extension, VS Tool, Qt Option. It is causing the problem. Add. Click this button. This PC. C drive. Qt. Select this folder. Click OK. The given name has already been registered. Cancel it. Cancel. Close it. I think I made a mistake. Right click. Search. Environment variables. Select qtdir. Edit. Browse directory. This PC. System. Qt. Select this folder. Like this. Click OK. Click OK. Click OK. Now start Visual Studio once again. If you scroll up, there should be no error message. There should be no error message. Now start File Explorer. D drive. DEV soft. We will create a folder. Test Qt with MSVC. Hit Enter. Click this folder. Copy. Now File, New Project Qt. We will select Qt GUI application. Click Next. I will put the location here. Click Create. Next. Next. Finish. Now press Ctrl F5. Now our Qt application is built using Microsoft Visual C++. Now close it. In future, I will use ATL to create component object model object. Also, I will use .NET framework. So, go to Tools, Get Tools and Features. Click Yes. I will close Visual Studio. Maximize it. If you haven't selected .NET Desktop Development, please select it. In this list, installation details, I installed Microsoft Visual C++ version 14.2. Also, I selected C++ ATL, MFC. For individual component, if you haven't selected .NET Framework, please select them. If we scroll down, I will use C++ CLI in future. If you haven't installed it, please select it. I will also use C++ ATL. If you make changes here, this button will change to modify. Then you can select download, then install. Then click modify. When this button is changed to modify. For example, if I select this button, Windows 10 SDK this version, then this button changes to modify. Then by clicking this button, you can update or you can change or modify your Visual Studio installation. I don't need this Windows SDK, so I disabled it. I will close it. I will close it. In my future episode, we will create desktop application using Qt Toolkit and also Android application using Qt and also Android Studio. In my next episode, I will make further system environment variable settings. Please don't fail to watch my next video. Thank you for watching.